So make sure you're drawing. If you attempted this on your homework last night, then make sure this is what your drawing looks like. So M is the midpoint of FG. We've got to be able to turn that those words or that set of instructions into a figure and be accurate with it. So segment FG means those are my endpoints. So point F and point G are my endpoints. So issue number one is that someone might do this here. Like again, you got to be able to take the problem or the words from the instructions and draw it correctly. So FG is the segment. So those are my endpoints, and then M is the midpoint. And we know from yesterday that means it's in the middle. Okay, before we even start, we're doing number 37. Before we even start on the problem, I'm just looking at this drawing here. If M is the midpoint, what do we know about this segment here? Start us off, Michael.
FM equals MG.
Not necessarily equals. What did we talk about yesterday? What's the correct word here? FM is congruent to MG. So go ahead and write that down. Again, you're on your homework from last night. Even if you did do it, go ahead and add these notes to this problem. And this is the case for 35 as well. So everything we're going to do applies to problem 35 also. So if FM is congruent to MG, then what markings should we put on this segment?
The lines.
I'm calling them the tick marks. Tick marks here and here. That shows congruence. Okay? Now, let's fill in what we know. So the problem tells us that MG equals 7x minus 15. And again, it's really important, guys. We've got to read carefully and pay attention to the details, right? So I need to label appropriately. MG is the segment from the midpoint to G. Remember how we make markings for the whole segment? It's this right here. So we draw this whole line across, and then we leave a space for whatever that value is. So it tells us that FG is 33. And we're not looking for the value for a segment. The problem just wants us to find what X equals. So let's take some ideas here. There are multiple ways that we could solve for X. Okay, there's a variety of ways. I'm going to talk about all of them, but I'd like to hear from you guys. What's one way we could set this up? Go ahead and spit it out. Or shout out your answer, whoever's got something. Michael?
14x minus 30 equals 33.
Well, back up. Don't combine like terms. Don't do any of that. Just give me the full setup.
2 parentheses 7x minus 15 close parentheses equals 33.
Okay, so this is what Michael said. He said 2 times 7x minus 15 equals 33. Okay, I love that. Somebody else give me a different way, because that works. Hutton, go ahead.
You can take 7x minus 15, and so you would divide 33, which would be 16.5, and that's what you would equal.
Divide 33 by what?
2.
There we go. So if we cut 33 in half, we should get the segment MG, which is 7x minus 15. Okay, Lee, did you have another one?
No.
Okay, and I'll just go ahead and write this off to the right also. It's the same thing that Michael said, but this is how we did it in first period. 7x minus 15 plus 7x minus 15 equals 33. Okay, what are we missing on our drawing here? What portion of the segment are we missing? What's blank? FM. But if we've got these congruent markings, what do we know about FM?
It's equal to 7x minus 15.
There we go. So we can go ahead and fill that in. They're congruent, so FM should also be 7x minus 15. So that's where, again, earlier this morning, that's where we got this from. 7x minus 15 plus 7x minus 15 equals 33. But again, like Michael said, it's the same as just multiplying that times 2. Okay, let's do both just to verify. We're going to get the same answer for X, regardless of how you set this up. The reason I say 37 is the same as 35, because it's the same drawing with a different application, meaning we're just given different parts of the segment. But as long as you can set up this drawing where FM is congruent to MG, you should be able to do all 4 of these problems, even if we were doing 34 and 36. Does that idea make sense to you guys? Okay, so here we go. 2 times 7x minus 15. We distribute, and we get 14x minus 30 equals 33. I'm going to add 30 to both sides. Add 30 to both sides and get 14x equals 63, and then divide by 14. Anybody want to give me that answer? 63 over 14. Good. Is 4.5. Now, are we going to get the same thing if we solve for x the different way we set it up? 7x minus 15 equals 33 divided by 2. Again, because 7x minus 15 is half of the whole segment. Half of the whole segment. So 7x equals 16.5 plus 15. So this is 16.5 plus 15 because we added 15 to both sides. So 7x equals 31.5 divided by 7. Somebody put that in their calculator real quick. 31.5 over 7. Did we get 4.5? Yes. So we're good, right? You got to be able to set this up whatever way you're comfortable. Any questions on that? We feel good about it now. I got that question all morning, and I'm sure my 7th period is going to ask the same thing too. 35 and 37. Y'all are going to see at least one question like that on your quiz tomorrow, if not multiple. So you got to be able to know how to do it. Lee?
I'm not gonna be here.